Let me wake up. Wow. I really feel like I'm asleep. Okay, let me wake up. 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 Okay. Whew. Just gonna ground myself really quick. You guys, it's Adrienne, Capricorntigress of astrologylickinside.com. And tonight I need to finish the readings I didn't get to do yesterday. And we're going to talk about the Pisces new moon, which is going to be affecting all the mutable signs, but also signs like Taurus and Capricorn, positive. So we're going to be talking about that and doing some tarot readings. And I'm also going to be pulling some mindful messages because I like doing those. It kind of gives me a different insight, you know, mindful insight on things. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. And may whatever it is I do tonight bring some love and joy and sunshine into your life. Okay, blessings. So I'm going to start with the sign of Aries because it cut off last night. I had the spread in front of me. Everything was ready and it cut off. But before I do that, let's dance this song on out. I love this song. I created this song. Yes. Love it. I actually made that song for the Women of Vision event, the 2021 Women of Vision event, which I was the host of. And it was an event for Black female entrepreneurs. I think we officially hit 300 people in that group. But the crazy thing is it's a lot of the top entrepreneurs. We're all out there doing whatever it is we're doing in our real lives. And I ended up getting into Womb Lead magazine, which is part of Womb L, ELLE. And I was listed as one of the top 25 most powerful women to watch in March of 2021. So I love that. Now, I don't know if it's, that I'm so powerful, but I think it does give it is a little something that you have power over very powerful women. And I do manage a group with very powerful women. And it's an honor because I can tell you, I know this line from my horoscope like it's anything. And the line says, you have a genius for people. You're ambitious, or is it you're anxious to, you're eager to well, let me get it again. You have a genius for people. You're eager to handle large crowds. You're able to handle large crowds and are eager to do so. That's what it was. You have a genius for people. You're able to handle large crowds and are eager to do so. I've never forgotten that line because I realized even as a young person, when I read that line, which I believe is in Heaven Knows What by Grant Louis, if I'm not mistaken. But it kind of indicated that I would be handling large crowds, right? And this group is 26,000 women. And so I guess it kind of puts it in perspective, that some things that it says in astrology, they're immutable, they're irrefutable. I really believe that. Now, each of us, we have our own agency. And so some of us don't always go on the path that was meant for us, or that is the potential that exists for us, or any of those things. A lot of us just miss the bus altogether because we're not on the right road at all. And that's why I help people with astrology. I can't begin to even guess how many people I've helped with astrology, because sometimes the confusion comes from not knowing the answer, from not knowing what are my options here. Like, is this the right thing or is this the wrong thing? Should I go left or should I go right? Should I be going up or should I be going down? Should I be going north or should I be going west? Or, these are the weirdest questions, but I swear a lot of these types of questions I find in people's horoscopes. You tell people where to live based on a relocation chart. I do relocation readings all the time. The same. It's amazing, isn't it? So anyway, I just wanted to go over that really quickly, and I invite everybody who is interested in getting a personal reading to go by astrologyalookinside.com. That is astrologyalookinside.com. Okay, and you can learn more about me there and learn more about all the things in our shop by going to our shop. You can also go to our order page to do a quick order. There's like a PayPal drop down there. And I think so. Yeah. So that Pisces full new moon. First of all, it's a new moon. And I love that it's a new moon. It means we get a new start, we get a new beginning, we get a new life. Something new and creative, something new and spiritual. Maybe a renewal of spirituality, a renewal of compassion. I've been using the word compassion a lot. I can tell you that I feel that one of the things that many people lost during the DT years was compassion. It became in not to be compassionate because they followed their leader who had very little compassion. And now that we're in Pisces season and Neptune is in Pisces, the moon is going to go into Pisces. We're going to have that new moon in Pisces, which means it's going to influence us for 2 weeks. And basically until I think it's the 27th or 28th when it goes, the full moon comes. But March is a time of compassion. Just know that I think that's going to be where the focal point should be. Not sure if Easter is in March this year or is it in April. I never know. Easter sometimes falls in March and then sometimes Easter falls in April. But that's, a very special, reverent, holy time. And I think we might just get that vibe over the course of the month of March because of the emphasis in Pisces. Pisces is a very spiritual sign, but it's a kind of spirituality that's very ephemeral. It's internal. It's Really, I believe the God principle lies with Pisces. I really do. A lot of people forget that. They're the end of the wheel. That's that's all of the final evolution, the knowledge, the knowing. It's Pisces. And finding that place of compassion, Pisces. So I think this month we may be seeing more of that, maybe a return to it. Thank goodness. I believe Mars is still in Pisces too. Let me just check. But I was so happy to see not Pisces. It would be in Taurus. I think it's moved into Gemini. That's what I was going to check. I think Mars is in Gemini. And it's a whole different vibe than when we had that Mars and Aries. Mars and Aries almost destroyed our nation. It's true. Yeah, Mars is in Gemini, 4 degrees. Oh, it's about to go into my 5th house. Oh, that's usually romance. I'm happy about that. The North Node is in my 5th house too. I'm not feeling very 5th housey, so I don't know what that is. Oh, I take it back. I am. It's coming out in creativity. And my kid is just really kicking butt. And 5th house is your child. She's also been a little bit ill, so I've been really worried about that. And it makes sense because the North Node is square her sun, moon, and Mercury right now. Ooh, I better check on my baby after this. So you guys, let's go ahead and move on to the cards. I mean, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the where the planets are. I really am not. I will say that the moon and Mercury are conjunct right now at 24 degrees of Aquarius. 24 degrees of Aquarius. Wow. Amazing. It's almost an exact conjunction. So weird that I'm doing these readings right now. And I really was thinking, like, should I record here or should I go over to Facebook really quick and then come here? And I thought, no, I have an obligation. I missed the last time and I was been a little bit ill. And so I'm behind in everything. And I just wanted to get this done. And so I'm glad I chose to come here. You guys, though, I will say this. At this very moment, the Sun and Neptune are exactly conjoined. The Sun and Neptune. That's 20 degrees of Pisces. Think about where 20 degrees of Pisces is in your chart. It is an exact trine. It's beautiful, actually. Gorgeous trine. Or conjunction, excuse me. Okay, you guys, I just realized something. I have to run to the ladies' room. I'm going to put on some music, and then when we come back, we're going to start with the sign of Aries, okay? But let me go do this. I'll put on some party music for y'all, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, I think my dress is up. I hope they didn't see my dress. Gosh. Well, hi. That was kind of like perfect timing there. That was really good. So this is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside. I am discombobulated. I won't even lie. When I looked at the planets, I mean, I get tired of just talking about myself, but all that is happening in my first house. I mean, it's a lot to deal with. Let's talk about what's happening for Aries, because I want to know. I've got a progressed Aries as my ascendant. So progressed Aries ascendant. And so I want to know. Let's see. Divine Spirit, show me clearly what we're going to share with the sign of Aries. Let's see what we're going to share with Aries, because I did the signs last night and I started with Virgo, and by the time I got to Aries, something had happened and I had it all to spread everything. And I guess it just wasn't meant for that to be the reading, because everything shut down. And you guys, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I know my camera is dark. I know it. I know. And I went out and got another camera, and I thought it said something about wide panning or something. And I saw it, but I didn't realize I had no ability to have, not such a wide pan, like, unless I want that. But I didn't. And it was showing like all around the curtains. It like, that's ridiculous. This thing is like 8 feet long. And so the fact that it was doing that, I realized it was not the right camera for this job. So, so okay, I've pulled out more than enough cards as I've been running my mouth, Aries. And the first card you got was the Hermit. Now, some of you might be, dealing with a Sag, because Aries and Sag, they mesh very, very, very well. But this could be a learning experience you're going through, or you might be going through your own God principle experience. But education, meditation, that type of thing. And then there was the Page of Swords, Aries. So, I mean, you could be dealing with a Libra or Gemini, but I think this is communication. I think this is communication about maybe education, or about, like, politics, or religion, or education of some kind. Perhaps coming in, text, email, calls, whatever it is. I just sense that you've been worried maybe about money, 5 of Coins, worried about finances, worried about the basics of life, like where the next loaf of bread is going to come from, that type of thing. But look, I think you're going to get some kind of offer. And here's the Knight of Coins, which is the card of someone offering you something. Maybe you'll get an offer of a new job, new idea, new opportunity of some kind. And when it happens, take that offer. Oh, take action. Here's a Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, take action. Spin that wheel. That's a 10 card. We say around and around and around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows, but it may stop with luck for you. Here's the Six of Swords. I love that. Six of Swords tells me that you could definitely be moving away from your current situation. And especially if your current situation is horrible. Well, nobody want to stay in that. I'm just saying. Here's the seven of staffs, telling you to have integrity, have fortitude, stick in there, don't give up. You can win this, whatever it is. Don't resort to low methods of winning. I sense there's some kind of competition though. Look at this Knight of Swords. Some Aries might feel like they are in a competition. There might be a battle. I mean, if this is about you getting a job, like you have to compete to get a job, or you're up for a position, you might feel like you're in a battle, like to win this job, to win this position or whatever, you know. So that could be part of it. And yeah, here's the Page of Cups right after. You might get a call, a text, an email. It's something emotional. Maybe you will. It might really be about a job. Look at that 8 of Coins next. Maybe some Aries are trying to get a new job, learn a new trade, get more money. I don't know, learning some new skill. Maybe you're up in some kind of competition to get this new job, this new skill, this new money. And oh, I think you're going to get it. This is the Justice card. Whatever this is, it's what you reap, you sow. Maybe you're going to sow a new job. Maybe you're going to sow some more money. Whatever it is, you've earned it. So take a chance. Go for it. Whatever it is, go for it. The time is now. The Fool, Aries. Take a chance. You got choices too. You got choices of what to do, decisions to make, what direction to go in. Yeah, left or right, up or down. You got choices. So make those choices. Take a chance. Go out on a limb. Don't be afraid. You got this, Aries. Don't be afraid of competition. Aries aren't afraid of competition. They thrive with competition. If you're Aries and you don't like competition, something wrong. Something wrong. Something wrong. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, even without knowingly doing it, like I'm sure, like that me getting that award, if you heard me earlier, I had said I got one of the 25 most powerful women for March of 2021 for the month, Women's Month. And I'm not doing anything out, extraordinary. I don't think, in my mind, I just say that, but I shouldn't say that because, like I said, I do manage a group of 26,000 Black businesswomen. So I guess that's a major thing. But it's, you've got to be aware of what you're doing and believe in yourself, okay? Believe in that. Believe in yourself. You had 2 pages in this reading. This tells me you might be training. This might be about training with young people or training young people to do your job. Or you might be training with young people in a new job. Or there might be young people in your business in some way, especially in your romantic life. Be careful. Don't let young people make the decisions about your love life. Then you had 2 Knights, which is that's the lively debate. That's arguing of some kind. Who knows what over? There may be a decision over, this job, if that's about what it is, money. It could be a debate over it. So I like to read the major arcana separately. It tells its own story, and when I do it. So first card was Saggy. Some Aries might be dealing with Saggies. Could be. That's a natural trine. I could see it dealing with a Saggy. But it could just be that you're meditating, you're praying, you're educating yourself, you're getting ready maybe for whatever this big change is. And here's the Wheel of Fortune. You got something big on the horizon, a potential for something big looms in your life. When the chance comes to pull that lever, okay? This is your justice. You reap what you sow, so sow something big, sow something good, and there's a Fool. Take a chance to win. Take a chance, Aries. That's your card. You are the quintessential, leaper, the jumper. Look at this on the bottom of the deck. 3 of Staves. Have courage, Aries. Have courage. That's like your card, the courage card. Move forward toward what you want. Believe whatever you want is coming toward you. And it is. I believe it. I don't know why I put on this little loud song, but I guess it wanted to come out. It wanted to party for you, Aries. It wanted to come out and party for you. So I'm going to go ahead and separate these cards, move on to the next one. Aries, if you haven't already done so, like my videos, share my videos everywhere, like my channel, hit that bell so you know when I'm going live. Go over to my website, astrologylookInside.com, and subscribe over there too. Hang out with me, you guys, all right? Blessings. Bye, Aries. So we're moving on to Taurus. Taurus. I don't know what was going on last night, but I kept wanting to do Taurus. I tried to do Taurus during Libra. I tried to do Taurus during someone else. You know, I don't know what that was. So let's see what this message is that really wanted to come out for Taurus. It really wants to come out for Taurus. Like whatever it is. I haven't even checked to see if anyone's even with me tonight, which I usually do that, but I haven't because I figure whatever goes on, I'm going to do this. And the Luigi did stop by and say hello. Hello, Luigi. Luigi. I love when people stop by. Blessings to you, Luigi. Thank you for your support. Be sure to like my page, my friends. Blessings. I love that the four staffs are sitting on the bottom of the deck. Can you see that? I just feel like peace and joy and happiness. This Pisces new moon coming. Peace and joy and happiness and sunshine and goodness and light and blessings and joy and happiness. And oh my gosh. I might just be feeling that because I'm a double Capricorn. So, and my ascendant's going to be sextile this new moon. So my Venus trying it. I'm excited. Yeah, it makes me want to dance. Yes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me just stop. I will sit up here and dance all night. Let's see what we're telling Taurus. Oh, Lord. What the world? I can't believe that just happened. Taurus? What is Taurus going through? Lord Taurus. I mean, the way it just came out, the first cards, I'm like, what? 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 Taurus, what? What? I made a video. I gotta post my videos on my website. My poor website. I've been so neglectful. But there's just a video I made. It was like me with no makeup and then me with makeup. And it was just the whole time it's going, what? It's hilarious. I guess you have to listen to these. Anyway, because you know, I make silly videos on TikTok. I don't know if anyone follows me. But if you did, you would know that's what I do. I forgot to do the mindful message for Aries. Sorry. Oh, Lord. Sorry. Oh, well. I guess they don't get a mindful message because I forgot. Oh, Lord, I forgot all about it. Don't know why. Wait a minute, why I do this all wrong? Wait, did I do this right? I don't think I did. I think this is right here. Okay, that is right. I'm putting this crystal on it. Okay. First card. Taurus. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. This is you feeling like you're going to get your emotional fulfillment. And you know, I love this card because first of all, we're talking about a Pisces new moon. Ace of Cups there, Pisces. Some Tauruses might be dealing with a water sign, like a Pisces, a Scorpio. Right. What? You guys, I'm sorry. They always say don't kill a fly, but these little flying bugs, I don't know where they're coming from. There's somewhere there's a nest of something, because there's these little flying bugs. Um, they look like mosquitoes, but they could be gnats. I don't know. But every once in a while, I'll see them flying around, and they fly really slow, so I can see them fluttering. And I'm like, but where are you coming from? Now, the only thing I can think of, I have an old bag of onions, and that bag of onions has been sitting in my hallway for 6 months. And it's spring. Maybe something, I'm afraid. I don't want to go lift it. I don't want to go lift it. I'm so afraid. I have a Taurus moon, and that just shows the laziness of Taurus in the home. I should have moved that bag and taken all those onions out months ago. But somewhere along, I would say about 3 months in, fear set in, and so I just never did. But now I know that I'm catching these flying gnats or whatever they are. I don't know what they are. And so I have been I hate to say this, but I have been taking care of them. And because I think they bite. And so anyway, I digress. Anyway, you guys, that Taurus moon, if you got a Taurus moon in your fourth house, look around. Something in your house might be going on. That might be, a message. Anyway, Ace of Cups, first card. You're going to get, I think there's some kind of emotional fulfillment. I think your emotional fulfillment, and bear with me as I tell this story, has been affected by a loss. I think your emotional stability has been affected by a loss, Taurus. Maybe there was a relationship that fell apart, a marriage that fell apart, a commitment that fell apart, something you were building, something you believed in, something, you know, that you put all your effort in, your emotions in, and it fell apart. It ended. It just crumbled. It's probably not even rebuildable, most likely. It's time to start again. It's time to start anew. And I swear my last message to Taurus, wherever that was very similar to this. And topping you 7 of coins. I think you've got lots of options for success. So if this is about work, if you have to leave a job to get another one, I think you've got lots of options for success in your future. I see that. I also see a Capricorn, perhaps the devil card. This also can indicate the 7 deadly sins, like lust and gluttony, and so when they're jealous of the other one. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. The 7 deadly sins. And passion and deceit and envy and greed and deception, and it's the devil, you know. Be a Capricorn, but they always say Capricorn's the devil. I don't know. I'm a double Capricorn. I don't think of myself as a devil, but I think whatever this is, though, I think some Tarses have really been worried about it, especially if it has to deal with money. It's a 5 of coins. This is really being worried over money. But look, here's the 2 of cups. I think that whatever this might have something to do with partnership, might have something to do with marriage. It's a 10 of cups in the current position, 10 of coins in a current position. I think whatever it is, it's going to end in the 10 of coins. This is amazing. You're going to end up with the money. You're going to end up with the relationship, the child, the dog, the cat, the house, the car, whatever. And there's the Wheel of Fortune, another 10. This is like having a lotto card. That's amazing. And then the Magician. Taurus, you've got every tool you need to win, to succeed. You've got all the tools you need. You just need to make the choice of whatever it is you need. Whatever that choice is, go ahead and make it. Could be something to deal with loyalty. So that could be what's holding you back. But Look, here's the Knight of Staffs. You're going to be moving away from whatever this is anyway. You're going to be moving away from it. Got the whole, look, travel. It's the World card. Definitely moving away from it. Definitely. Yeah. You've got the world at your feet once you make the decision and start moving away. This could have something to do with the communication. You might need to talk to somebody. Page of Swords could have something to do with a Libra or Gemini. But I think it has to do with communication, talking, communicating, getting that letter, making that call, sending that package, whatever it is. King of Staffs, yeah, being a leader, making an executive decision, making a leadership decision, making a choice, making a firm decision, and being a leader. And here's the Three of Cups. And this is celebrating at the end of something that's been long and hard and maybe painful. So congrats for that. The fact that it ended on the Three of Cups, amazing. So let's go ahead and I'm taking these apart like I like to do to see if I got any special messages in here that I might not have paid attention to because, well, I tend to do that. I sometimes will miss things. But I have saw there were 2 2s. Trying to remember if I know 2 2s off by hand. I don't think I do. I don't think I do, not offhand. So I'll look up 2 2s because I'm trying to remember it. And probably once I see it, I'll know it. Let me look it up for you. I'll tell you. I just love that it started with the Ace of Cups, no matter what. What a beautiful way to start a reading. I mean, no matter what, you had the Ace of Cups as your starting card. You're going to, I think it's all about you finding that emotional stability for yourself. And, once you find that stability, you're going to be fine. So, okay, 2 2s, because that's what you had here. And 2 2s tell me that you'll have partners in crime in different areas of your life. And there'll be infidelity in your romantic relationship. Or you might be trying to please too many people at one time. And if you're single, you might be playing the field for a while. And you might be involved in some kind of significant business partnership. So that's great. It might be about money. So let's look at the major arcana. I like to read them separately. They tell their own message. Look, there's been an ending. It's been an ending. Something that you were building fell apart. It just fell apart, whatever it was. And now you've got a new beginning. But I think this has something to do either with a Capricorn. It might just have to do with, lust and passion and greed or whatever, some kind of lies, deception, and deceit. But you've got a chance to, take a chance on life. Start over again. Got the Wheel of Fortune. Spin that wheel. Take another chance on life. You got the Magician. You got all the tools you need to be successful. You got all the tools you need to start over. And here's the World. This is you traveling from where you are now to where it is you want to be. This might be you actually traveling, Taurus. So take advantage of that, okay? So much love and light to you. I am going to pull your mindful message, okay? Just to see what extra message it has on top of the tarot cards. So let me just see what I just get. I'm just going to, this is not that many. I just want to see what comes out. I'll pull 2. How's that? So for Taurus, we got fuel. I enjoy doing things that fuel me. It feels great to do things for myself just as much as I do for others. When I make sure I am taken care of, I can better show up for those in my life and for the work that I do. Fuel. And then the next was releasing anger. Anger is a natural emotion, but I recognize that holding on to it can be toxic for me. I look at the person who has caused me pain and see them as the human being they are. I release the anger I feel and free myself, freeing myself and expanding to love. I love that. Love is the answer, right? So that's beautiful. So let's move on to the next sign. Taurus, if you haven't already done so, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe to the channel, like and share my videos, share them all over the place. Go by my website, Astrology, look inside, and like the website, subscribe over there, okay? Much love and light to you, Taurus. So we're moving on to Pisces. Pisces. Man, Pisces are out there talking about it. We're moving on to Gemini. Gemini. Let's see. What are we telling Gemini? I think I just need to get to Leo. So we're almost done here. Let's do Gemini. Let's see, Divine Spirit. Show me clearly the message for Gemini. What are we sharing with Gemini? I swear I got this for Gemini in another reading. Oh, so weird. That's too many cards. Let's see if I can get something else. Oh my gosh. I hope that didn't have any other cards go anywhere else. Gemini would give me, and a Page of Swords fell. Hilarious. How Gemini is that? Gemini. 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 Oh my gosh. I swear I got the same cards for Gemini last time. Wherever I did it, I think I did it on my podcast. And they ended up with very similar cards. I guess this is it. I don't know why I keep pulling. It's not going to tell me anymore. It's like this is the end. Okay, so Gemini. It's so funny, like the way it starts out is amazing to me because it starts out, Gemini, with the 2 6s. 2 6s. The first card being that you're moving away from something. I don't know what it is that you've been through, you know, what you're dealing with, but I sense you're going to be moving away from it. You might have been enduring something for a long, long time, but now you're going to be moving away from it, whatever it is. And I sense that you're looking back too. This is the 6 of Cups. So you might be looking back at your past, but just know whatever you've been through, you are going to be moving away from it. And I think you've been hurt. Here's the Ten of Swords. I've seen this 10 of Swords come up for Gemini in several readings that I pull cards for Gemini. I keep getting the 10 of Swords. So I feel like some Geminis have been really hurt. You might be in physical pain, maybe that could be. But I just sense that some Geminis have been really hurt, maybe feeling stabbed in the back by somebody. Here's the King of Staves. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Leo, or you could just be dealing with, being a leader, making a decision. I sense decisions because here's the 7 of Swords. This is a card that indicates choices. And you've got choices. I think you're making decisions about these choices that you have. And here's the Page of Swords. Gemini, you got so many swords in this reading. It's crazy. But this is communicating. Most likely letter, email, phone call, could be some kind of talking about something. I think whatever you've been through with this 10 of Swords, I really think it's the end of it. Here's the Death card. Like, I really think this is the end of this. Whatever you've been going through, you're at the tail end of it. Here's the Page of Coins. If it's about money, it might be about that. I think you might be even getting some new ideas about making money, Gemini. Remember, Geminis are a creative sign. So if you get some new creative ideas about making money, go for it. Also, be sure to pour out your emotions. Don't hold anything in. Like if you are experiencing some emotional, turmoil, whatever, let it out. Don't hold that kind of stuff in. That's what causes the problem. Let it out. And the more you do, the happier you'll become. The sun will shine on you. You'll get your success. But I think you've been feeling bound, Gemini. Eight of Swords. I've gotten the 10 of Swords and Eight of Swords for Gemini. I swear, in probably the last 3 readings I've done for Gemini. It's really weird. I don't understand it, but it's true. And here's the Hangman. I think you might have even been at a standstill, just waiting, maybe not feeling like you can move, like feeling stuck because of whatever it is you've been through. Might have been praying and meditating and, preparing that way, but I just sense that you might have been feeling stuck. And I do feel like, especially if you're a female, but male or female, I just feel like this is something that's really emotional for you, Gemini. Like this has been an emotional situation. Um, just, maybe tears. But whatever is going on, this is the judgment. It's over. Okay. It's done. The final decision's been made on this. This is done. Like this is it. Whatever it is, let it go. Like this is your time to move away from it, to let it go, and to maybe grow from this and heal from it. Because you got to move from it before you can heal from it. You can't heal if you stay in it. And that's, a lot of times we do that. We'll get in something, like even in the beginning when it started, like you looking back and it's trying to get you to move away from it. Like, no, stop looking back. We're moving forward. We're moving away from that. We're not stuck in that no more. And sometimes you'll have to remind yourself, like, no, I'm not stuck in that no more. Whatever that was. I don't even know what it was, but I just sense that this could be something that's been pulling you back into that stuck feeling again and again and again. I do see that you had 2 pages as well. And I know for a fact that 2 pages is that there's young people in your relationship, young people involved in your business. You may have to do trainings for some, teaching young people maybe at your job or something like that. But I would just be cautious of young people in my business because I think that could be part of it. Yeah, just getting in your decision making ability, and that could be a problem if they affect that. So let me see. 2 6s. What are 2 6s? It's a special relationship that's not amazing yet, but it could be amazing. And you could have some irritations with people that you work with, especially those young people I was talking about. So that could be part of this. Next, there's the death card. So if this is about something like young people getting on your nerves at work, it's going to end. Maybe they're going to get fired. I don't know. Here's the death card. Got the death card right there. And next is the start card. This is telling you to let out your emotions. If this is something happening at work, you got to let somebody know if somebody is really not doing their job or is irritating you. This is you pouring out your emotions. And the more you pour them out, the more good things come. And then there's the hangman. And this is you, taking the time to think it over, make a plan, pray, meditate. And then once you're ready, then you go and make that final decision, that final judgment, and you get it taken care of. Okay. So Gemini, I hope this resonated with some Geminis out there. I'm going to go ahead and pull a mindful message for Gemini just to see if it has any special clarifying message or mindful message to add to this reading. And I think I had started the conversation. I am going to get a new camera. I had gotten one because I knew that I needed a new camera, and it was like a wide pan camera, and so I'm back to square one. I still have to get a new camera, so it's a little dark. So sorry. But I'll have a new camera soon. Okay, so bear with me. So here we have inspiration board. Inspiration board. If I am ever feeling down or bored, I spend time creating a vision board. Just had a vision party to my in my place or to my in my home. I fill it with quotes and pictures and desires that bring me inspiration and joy. I love it. And then you also got fuel. Someone else got fuel. I enjoy doing things that fuel me. It feels great to do things for myself just as much as I do for others. When I make sure I am taken care of, I can better show up for those in my life and for the work that I do. It's beautiful. And next was up and out. To heal the parts of me that feel hurt, I must feel every emotion. It has to come up to come out. I don't try to push my feelings away. I sit with them and feel them as I release them. So, those were your mindful messages, Gemini. I hope this reading resonated with you, Gemini. If you haven't already done so, take a moment to like and share the message or share the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell. You see the bell and hit that bell so you know whenever I'm going live. Boy, my voice is ragged. And go over to the website, which is astrologyalookinside.com. That's astrologyalookinside.com. Subscribe over the website, okay? So you can stay in touch with me. Much love and light to you. And you guys can always find me on the Psychics one-on-one. Okay, you guys, blessings. Okay, so I think, what do they have me under Psychics 101? I think Capricorntigress. They have me under Capricorntigress or Adrian or Astrology Look Inside, one of them. You'll find me there. So we're moving on to Cancer. Already telling Cancer. Let's party on out and pull these cards for Cancer. I feel like this chair has sunk down while I've been sitting here. So I'm going to actually fix that because I can tell I've gotten so low. Oh my gosh, crazy. Oh my gosh, that's silly. It was so low. Okay, I don't know how that happens, but I need a new chair. Now that I'm too high, it'll go down. This chair, it's broken, and it just slowly but surely I'll sink back down into the nethers. I'll be down here by the time this reading is done. So let's see. Divine Spirit. Oh, that popped right out. Show me the special message you have for the sign of Cancer. What are we sharing with the sign of Cancer? Show me special message for Cancer. Oh, you too. Wow. What is going on with people? See, this is crazy. For Cancer. Wow. Wow, Cancer, this is amazing. I was wondering, like, as it was going on and what was going on. So you've got an amazing reading, Cancer. Your first card was the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. That could be you, Cancer. It could be you making the calls, making the offers, making the sending the letters, the emails, the texts, trying to get the attention of someone, making that emotional plea. And here's two of staffs, making choices, making decisions over this emotional offer. So you might either have one, been trying to give one, or you might receive one, something like that. But whatever's going on, I sense a tower. I think something is falling apart. I think either you have either let something go, something you were working on for a long time, and you really thought it was building into something, and suddenly it all fell apart, and you didn't know what was going on, and you were worried. But I think that whatever this is, sometimes we have to start over. And I think in your case, you will. I see that, next is the 10 of Cups. I think you had to have this ending so you can get a new beginning, so you can get to your 10 of Cups. And you're a Cancer. This is your happiness, Cancer. I just think you have some decisions that need to be made. I think you're testing the waters and making choices about what it is you want and making these decisions. But I definitely sense that it's about a relationship, that it's about a partnership. This is the partnership. This is the relationship, the couple card. So this is something about a couple. I think you're making a final decision about this couple, about this partnership, about this relationship. Just remember, the more you give, the more you get. The more you give, the more you get. Remember that, Cancer. You've been all up in your head. You've been thinking up in your head and not giving to get. You've been too up in your mind, thinking a little bit too hard and feeling isolated and alone, even. But look, get out of your head and get back into this relationship. I sense you can be happy. I sense a happy partnership, happy family, happy relationship. Look at this. It ends on the Lover's card. Cancer, I really sense that you could be in a happy relationship. So just remember to give to get in order to get that. Because that is a beautiful, beautiful potential for you there. Who wants to miss out on that? So you've got 2 6s and 2 4s. Excuse me, 2 2s and 2 4s. I just did 2 2s. So let's see what that is. I'll tell you what that is, okay? And 2 4s, and I'll let you know what that is. So 2 4s. Let's do 2 4s. 2 4s. You will experience a higher level of devotion. It's about devotion and seriousness. So it'll be serious about this relationship. So, wow, your romantic relationship will be joyous. Even if it's fleeting, be happy in the moment, enjoy it. In business, you'll have a chance to work and do stuff that you find more fulfilling. And let's see, what's number two, the 2 2s. 2 2s is that you'll have partners in crime in different areas of your life. You may there could be some infidelity in your romantic relationship. You might be trying to be with too many people at one time. And if you might be in playing the field, you're enjoying that. You may be involved with a significant business partnership, or you might be thinking about forming one. Okay. So I'm going to look at the major arcana. When I read them separately, it tells its own story. And this is the Tower. The Tower is the first card. It tells me that this all is about an ending. Something is ending so that you can get this new beginning. And, if something has ended, let it go. Sometimes we have a hard time doing that. You might be weighing your choices and options down, having a hard time moving forward, just taking your time. But look, I think you're about to make a final decision. It's about you make a final choice, make a final ending. I think you're going to make a choice about the love. You're making decisions about love. And hopefully, whatever that decision is, will be the right one. I'm going to pull out a mindful message or two to see how it can enhance or clarify that message there for Cancer. So let's see what I get for your mindful message. Okay, so you got 2 cards here. The first is nurture. Nurture. The best way to really save a relationship is to nurture each other. It's okay to want to stay home and be alone, Cancer. I deserve days to myself, days to relax and simply be. I honor how I feel, and I take this day to do the things that feel nurturing to me. I love that. And next, you got breathe. It's easy for me to return to the present moment simply by breathing. If I'm feeling anxious or worried, I close my eyes and breathe in deeply as I picture myself filling up with white light. Then exhale and envision stress and tension leaving my body in this moment. I am free to gently stretch and open my eyes, feeling refreshed. How beautiful. Beautiful. I just get a sense that you got a new start, a whole new start coming. Okay, Cancer, I do sense that. So much love and light to you, Cancer. If you haven't already done so, take a moment to like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you see the bell so you know whenever I'm going live next time. And go to my website, which is Astrology, Look Inside. Subscribe over there at the website as well, okay? Much love and light to you. Ooh. Oh, I had some cards fall out, so let's get this. I'm going to keep them. Oh, wow. It's a special message, isn't this, Leo? I wonder what's going on with Leo. Hmm. Hmm. You too, Leo. Et tu, Brutus. Et tu. Wow, what a Leo reading this was. Amazing. It's like a amazing story. I didn't even pull out the music. I got so caught up, I never even got to the music for Leo because it was such a good story and I got caught up in it. So the first, oh, yeah. I thought so. So the first card we got here, Leo, is the death card in reverse. And this is an indication of lack of direction. Like normally, if it was upright, it would mean something was ending, maybe with a Scorpio. But in this case, with it reversed, there's a lack of direction. You don't know what you're doing. Um, you know, just not a good idea. There was something else I wanted to say too about that. I know it was a lack of direction, and then let's see, what was this again? Yeah, the desire to stay in the bad situation. So look, this also indicates a desire to stay in a bad situation. Like not knowing, so you just stay in it. It's like Stockholm syndrome. What's that? You might need to get away from that. I think some of you might feel like you can't do it on your own. But look, you got the Magician. You got all the tools you need, Leo, to be successful. You got all the tools you need to be, to get what you need. Here's the Six of Coins next. Maybe if the secret is just to give to get. The more you give, Leo, the more you get. And Leos are known as one of the most generous signs in the zodiac. If you are a Leo that is not giving, it could explain why you're not successful. The more you give, the more success you'll have. It's just the way of Leo. And here is, Queen of Coins right after the Six of Coins. Some of you guys are dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but I think this is about money. This could all be about money. And here's the Three of Cups next. This is you partying, getting joy and partying after you might have been through something, and now it's all turned around. It's all getting better. King of Swords, the intelligent male. This is usually a very intelligent male who knows all the details, or thinks he does at least. It's usually a Gemini or Libra or something. But they tend to just he's very cutting. The King of Swords is very cutting with his words. So that could be that because he's really intelligent. But next in the current position, King of Coins, I want to tell you this could be about money. And I think you had the Queen of Coins. That's a message right there. But look, King of Coins and then the Knight of Cups. I think you could even be getting some kind of offer about money, maybe an offer for a new job. It could be an offer for love, but it's just an offer. I think something that might be coming in where you can get a new opportunity. Here's a Nine of Swords. I think some of you guys have been sad. You've been worried, having nightmares, whatever. This has been a real problem for some of you Leos. And here's the Tower. Some of you may be dealing with Scorpio, but I think a lot of you are dealing with something ending, dealing with the fact that something has ended. And that ending may have been so that you can get a new beginning. Let's say you lost your job. Look at this, 8 of Coins. Let's say you lost your job, all right? And it might have been a job you loved, okay? But now you've got this new job and you've got to learn this new skill, and you might not even be making the amount of money you made before, but you're learning this new job and this new skill. And once you master it, the sky's the limit. Look at this. Next is the Wheel of Fortune. So if you're in a situation right now where you're learning a new skill, you've not mastered it yet, you're not sure. After this, who knows what's the potential is? It could be anything. It's amazing. I think you're looking back. Here's 6 of Cups, looking back on what you had. And if you did do, like, say, lose a job and then you ended up in another place, you might not be taking advantage of the opportunities that are in front of you now because you're so busy looking back at what you had instead of looking at what's right in front of you right now. And what's right in front of you right now, Leo? Success. Ace of Staves, your ace. So keep your mind focused on starting something new. Something new. Okay? Don't look back at the past. The past is over. Look to your future. Make your new beginning. Use your creative mind. You've got the potential to really do something great here. So don't forget that. Don't lose sight of that. And forget about the past. The past is over. We can't fix the past. Can never go back and change the past. Can't. It's the one thing we can't do. We can't do that. We can only, and we can't ever control other people either. The only thing we have control over is ourselves. It's true. So yeah, there was a Queen and King of Coins, and there were 2 kings. So we're going to read that, and there were 2 6s. We'll read that. I just love that you had the Ace of Staffs in this reading too, which tells me that even though you might not know what to do right now, and I'll talk about that in a minute, but you got the Ace of Staffs. You got this new beginning coming. So it's beautiful. It's a wonderful thing. I love that you got the potential for that, and that's a good thing. Now, the first 2 cards I want to read for you is the 2 6s, because you got 2 6s. And it just indicates that you might be in some kind of special relationship, but it doesn't feel like it's amazing yet. But I think it could be amazing. You just have to, might work at it to make it more amazing, but you might be irritated with people that work with you. That could be part of it as too. Also, you got 2 kings in this reading, and that has a special meaning when you have 2 kings. And so I'll let you know what that is as soon as I find 2. So this means you'll receive help from fewer people, but you'll have expert help from the people who help you in your career. So that's very good. Also, your family and friends will help you in love and in home truths, and give you advice on how you can move forward. And also, I want to tell you what the King and Queen of Pentacles are together, because you had those as well together in this reading. And when they show up together in a reading, the King and Queen of Coins, it means that there could be a couple. If you're not in it, Leo, it means it could be coming. A couple that works really well together. You mesh well together. And you might even have met through your place, or meet through your place of employment. But you're a good fit when it comes to finances. So you're equally matched. Also, your family is important to you. Traditional values are important to you. You want it all as a couple. You want to keep up the outward appearances as a couple. And also, I think you help each other in your careers. And so this is really true if you work together. But it's also being mature in business and meeting your career goals. So it's part of that as well. So about the major arcana, I like to read them backwards or, read them alone separately. And you had this death card that was in reverse, which indicates that you could be confused or not knowing what direction to go in or whatever. I think you're going to put an end to that because you got the magician card. You've got all the tools you need to be successful. Whether or not you know what to do with them or not, at least you have the tools. You just have to be aware of that. Something ended or something might end so that you can get a new beginning. If something ends, don't panic. It's so you can get your new beginning. And here it is, the Wheel of Fortune. Take a chance. Go on, spin that wheel, scratch that lotto ticket. Go for it, okay? Take that chance. And you'll have the opportunity, the potential to win. So I'm going to pull these two, at least two, mindful messages. Let's see what these mindful messages are. I don't know why it's messing with my little thing here. Okay, let's see. What's that? Okay. Let's see for Leo. Let's see what's the next one. Okay. So the first card you got, Leo, was casting spells. The words I speak and the stories I tell are like spells. What I say and believe, I attract more of. So I shift my story from lack to abundance, from victim to empowered, and from compliant to, or complaint to gratitude. Now, when I speak to others through my words, I am casting beautiful spells. And next is personal journey. I follow what feels right within me without needing validation from others. We are each our own on our own journey. And mine does not need to look like anyone else's. My enjoyment and satisfaction is validation enough. I love that. That was beautiful. So, you guys, this has been my reading for Leo. Leo, I hope that resonated with you, this reading tonight. And take a moment, Leo, to like and share the videos. Go ahead and share the video if you can. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you know whenever I'm going live and or whenever I'm uploading new videos to the channel. Do that. Also go by the website, which is astrologyalookInside.com, and subscribe to the website so you know whenever I'm doing stuff over there. Okay? Much love and light to you, Leo. Much love and light to you. Many blessings. So, you guys, I'm going to cut out of here. I've been at this for a minute. I'm going to party on out. Many blessings to all of you who have listened or will listen. May this new moon in Pisces bring you joy, happiness, and sunshine. Use your imagination to envision what you want. Envision what you want, not what you don't want, okay? Think about what it is you want and then go for it. Dream it. Make it real. Okay? All right. I'm out of here. Many blessings, you guys. Mwah. Oh, I just saw I had a Stephanie Green who wanted to know about Saulius. I will tell Stephanie Green about Saulius. I will do that. Stephanie, hey, Stephanie. I'm so glad I came and saw you. And Karen Blanford. Karen wanted me to tell her about her Capricorn. Okay. We got through with the 12 signs. Now I'm going to do the personal readings because I see I got personal requests out here. Lord, let's see what we're going to tell these people. I see we got a $2 super chat with Stephanie Green. So I'm going to do Stephanie Green first. I'm going to do Stephanie Green. She asks, how does my person Saulius feel about me? How does Saulius feel about Stephanie Green? 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 How does Saulius feel? Ooh, a bunch of cards came out. Let's see what we got here. How does Saulius feel about Stephanie Green? Wow. How does Saulius feel about Stephanie Green? I feel so bad because I think everyone thought I left and I didn't leave. I'm going to get these done because I don't like leaving questions on the table like that. So I'm going to do these for you guys. So let's finish this for Stephanie Green. How does Saulius feel for, what does Saulius feel about Stephanie Green? What does Saulius feel for Stephanie Green? Oh my God, Stephanie, I don't know where you went to, girl. I hope you're still here. Lord have mercy. I got your message. How does Saulius feel about Stephanie Green? How does he feel? Let's see. I don't know, but I know one thing. He better come correct because Stephanie ain't playing. Okay, I don't even know what sign you are, Stephanie Green, but I saw your super chat. And I thank you so much for your $2, Stephanie Green. And I'm going to tell you right now how Saulius feels about you, how I think he might be. I don't even know what signs you are. It may be that Saulius is a Capricorn, Virgo, a Taurus, perhaps. First card was the Ace of Coins, so that could be it. And if this is what it's about, it could be about money. I mean, Saulius I don't know what you got, Stephanie, but if it's about money, it might be about the money, Stephanie, because this was the first card, especially if either one of you are Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. I think that Saulius might have choices. And he's going for the one who's got the most money. That's what I saw. This is the first two cards. Now, I also sense that there could be some communications, maybe flirtations. He's flirting, talking, emailing, communicating, chatting, that type of thing. I sense he might want to make an emotional offer, or not emotional, it's a financial offer. This is like taking you out, buying you something, something like that. And here's the world. I think you guys have the potential to go far. If both of you stay away from being too vain in the relationship. Stephanie, I'm telling you, there's nothing worse than vanity in the relationship, because if one person is into only themselves, then there doesn't leave any room for you. I think right now he's taking his time. He's praying, he's meditating, he's thinking things over. He might be trying to learn you, figure you out, like how to make the best move before he comes in for the kill. But look, Chariot, don't know if he's a Cancer. This is victory. I see the victory, Stephanie, between you and Saulius. And there it is, the sun. You win, Stephanie. You win. Okay? That's what I'm telling you. You win. I think he might be thinking about it. Look at the little 4 cups. Not trying to make sure he got the right one. This is your justice. Look at this justice card. This is weighing the options and the choices, making the right decision, trying to make the right decision. Queen of Swords, you might be ready to cut him off if you don't make the right. You better come correct, right, Stephanie? But if he's a Leo, an Aries, a Sag, I think he's going to make a quick decision, executive decision. He's going to make that decision. Make that move right now, baby. Oh, make that move right now, baby. My voice is so messed up right now. Okay, let me see if I got any extras. I don't have any extras there, but let me see what I got here. Queen of Swords and King of Staffs. So I'm just sensing, like, Stephanie, I don't know if you're a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius, and if he's a Leo, Sag, or Aries. But I just know he better make that move or you're going to cut his behind off. That's what I'm sensing. I just... It might be all about the money too. And I don't know if it's about him and the money or you and the money. But that I just sense with that Ace of Coins, that I just feel like it plays a part in it. Maybe you come off like you've got it all, like you're put together, like you got the money. And that could be something that's appealing to him. Look, I'm going to take the major arcana. I'll look at it separately. Stephanie, the World. You got the World card here. And I think this just tells me you got the potential to travel from point A to point B. You're not stuck. So whatever's going on now doesn't mean this is the way it's going to be. You can travel. This relationship can grow, in other words. I think right now it might be a little stagnant, the Hangman. Just waiting, learning, taking time, meditating, praying, manifesting it to come in. But look, this is the Chariot. This is victory. You got victory coming, and it's coming fast, Karen. Karen's thinking about me, Stephanie. And look, here's the Sun. I think that you got the potential to win, and that is the Justice. You're gonna win this guy. This is your guy, Stephanie. You and Saulius. It's all good in the hood. That's what Capricorntigress say. All good in the hood. Okay, you got the Sun and the Chariot. You win. And that's my final call. Okay. I hope you heard that. I felt bad because I saw there was a few people waiting for me. And then I guess probably to answer that question. And then I said I was leaving. And I think everyone thought I left. And I don't like leaving unanswered questions. So I didn't leave. I just shut down that portion of the show. And then I went right into the question and answers portion of the show. So that's, now you know how I do it. Don't leave next time. I did do that for you, Stephanie and Saulius. Maybe I'll make a note somewhere so you can find it if you come back to check. So I did see that Karen Blanford was out there, and I did promise Karen Blanford and a special message because Karen is someone. Oh, my legs are hurting. Oh, guys, this is my last one. I'm not kidding. Don't even try to flash money at me. That's not going to do it. So it's my last one. This is going to be for Karen Blanford. This is Karen Blanford is one of my clients, I believe, from over at Psychics 101, one-on-one. And I think I had promised her I would talk about her in the Capricorn. I believe she's with a Capricorn. So we're going to see what it wants to tell Karen Blanford about her and her Capricorn. So let's see what it's going to tell Karen Blanford about her and her Capricorn. What are we telling Karen Blanford about her and her Capricorn? What are we telling Karen Blanford? Oh, Karen Blanford. What are we telling Karen about this relationship? Karen Blanford with the Capricorn. Karen Blanford with the Capricorn. Karen Blanford. Oh, my goodness. With the Capricorn. Oh, let's see what else we got. If something else comes out. I just sent something else. Oh, there it is. Oh my, with the Capricorn. Lord. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Karen Blanford. Karen Blanford. Karen Blanford. If you're out there, this is what I'm going to tell you. Look, 9 of Staves. This is about you being prepared, you strategizing. This is about strategy. This is the strategy card. This is preparation. This is being ready and knowing that you've got all the tools in your at your hand and your disposal. You've got all the tools you need to win. You do. Remember that. I mean, right now you might just be praying and doing binaural beats and doing affirmations and stuff and not really going forward. But and it might have been if something ended, like there was a tower, maybe an argument, something that you worked on might have fell apart. But I sense that you know a decision is going to be made that there's the potential for happiness and joy here because this is a 10 of coins. This is you getting everything with that Capricorn. I love that. Here's the 6 of coins. It's telling me, Karen, the more you give, the more you show your emotions, you know, whatever is going on, the more you give, the more you're going to get back from that Capricorn. I do sense that either you or him are having some bad thoughts, some nightmares about this relationship. So be careful and make sure it's what you really want. And here's an Page of Swords. This could be some communication, maybe the communication, maybe flirtations, I don't know, but it could also be communications where it's, you know, a little snitty. So I just want you to know that if there's an argument or anything, your head, you know, you have some integrity. Don't get into arguments. Stay on the up and up. And if he might make you an emotional offer. I think this is the emotional offer you want from this Capricorn. I really do, Karen. I think this is what you want. I think he's going to make you that emotional offer that you want. And look at this. Next was the King of Swords. This could be him talking about you. That could be it because Gemini. King of Swords is a man talking about a woman. So I mean, or behind a woman's back. But it could be that he's just thinking about you. Also, here's a Page of Cups. You might get a call, an email, a text. Communication. It's emotional. Oh, and it ends on the Ace of Swords. This is victory. You're going to get victory. I think it's communication and it's victory. I really sense this. I really do. You've got victory coming in this. So whatever this is, I mean, I forget the situation of what it was, Karen, with this guy, but whatever you're going through, the potential for the victory exists, and that's all that really matters. Because you know, if you didn't have the potential for victory, then you know, I that's a different story. But I sense the potential here. I do sense you had 2 pages that you need to be careful about young people being in your relationship. Somehow, young people might have something to do with this. I don't know why, but that could be it. And also, you might get some help, you know, in executive help in making a maybe with business or something of that nature. Because you had 2 kings in this reading. That's getting some help, you know, like executive help, that type of thing. So I can see that. He had 2 9s, and I'm trying to remember 2 9s offhand. Let me pull that up. I'll let you know what that is. Because I don't remember offhand what 2 9s are. Yeah, 2 9s. So that's being at the right place at the right time. You had that Ace of Swords. That's victory. At the right place at the right time. That chance meeting at love, getting a chance, you know, whatever the opportunities are, getting those opportunities when you're meant to have those opportunities. That's amazing. I love that, Karen. That's beautiful. So let me just read your major arcana backwards. The Magician. I think you have all the tools you need to win, Karen Blanford. Whatever it is, whatever you need. I think you just need to take time, pray, meditate on it, maybe put in a special prayer. I do sense that something ended. And I think whatever the ending was, whether it hit something has ended for him so that he can have a new beginning with you, or something ended between you so that you can have a new beginning, one of the other. And no matter what, you had the Ace of Swords here. This is victory. The potential for victory exists. Okay, Karen? So I'm going to go ahead and stop there. I know Electronic Digital had asked, but I am done. And let me just let Stephanie and Karen know. Stephanie Green and Karen Blanford. I did tarot readings for both of you. Okay, so I did those readings. I'm so done. Okay, I've been at this for a while. It's 9:30. I'm out of here. Means it's 12:30 on the East Coast, right? So many blessings, much love to you all. Many blessings. I'm really going this time. I'm really going. Oh, I love it. Oh, what a day. And happy new moon in Pisces. If I don't get to talk to you before Saturday, happy new moon in Pisces.